Alright everybody, welcome back to more Rogue Legacy. I'm still Lady Antoinette, the second, I guess, yeah, totally. And she has ADHD, and that is basically all. She's also a paladin, and that is now what we're going to be using for the first attempt here in this episode. I mean, I maybe shouldn't call it an attempt, because we're not really going for any boss or anything like that. It's much rather just me exploring some more. Last time I did say that. Today I want to check out the Maya, because we totally did not do that last time. And then we're gonna check out what this whole next boss is. So if I were to take a guess, it's probably gonna be the upper right one, and that seems like something flaming. So it's maybe gonna be like one of those ghastly thingies, maybe? I don't know. Kind of would make sense, right? Is there anything else? Because so far it's mostly been variations on already encountered enemies, right? The first one was an eye, which we also have seen tiny versions of. Then the second one was a big skull, which we've also seen tiny versions of, even in that same boss fight. So I would imagine that the next one is going to be very similar in that regard, and probably then going to be like a big ghastly. Alright, pretty good. So I want to kind of go to the Maya immediately. That is probably what I want to do here. Not dick around too long when it comes to the gold. I mean, it's always nice to get some, but I kind of, at first here at least, want to see how much damage I do to the enemies in the Maya. That is probably going to be some nice information right there, and maybe we can then at a later point re-enter that whole section using whichever character is suited the best. I don't know, the paladin that I'm using right now is probably not my favorite. What I can do is block attacks actually, and doing so I believe is going to also use some of the mana, but yeah, maybe not the most useful thing in my opinion. I don't know, I haven't really used him too much yet either, so maybe I'm just kind of ignorant in that regard. But we'll see. We'll have to find out. Up it is, though. Not to the right anymore. We're done with the forest. We're still gonna go there every once in a while to get some farming done, but for the most part, now it's going to be the Maya. And I'm excited to see what kind of enemies we are actually gonna face then inside of that whole new section. I mean, we've been there before. We've gotten a few glimpses at... Oh, shit. All the paintings in the freaking room are demons. I'm not a big fan of it. But yeah, I mean, we've been there before, like, for a few seconds at a time. What the heck? This is nothing. This maybe is something, honestly. Holy shit. Alright, one more. What's the best way of dealing with this? I'm amazed. Rune? Grace rune? I don't know what it is. Probably not the most exciting one, but still, it's a rune. No matter how you look at it, I'm still probably kind of a fan of it. Although, maybe like an actual blueprint or something like that would have been a lot nicer. Maybe it's going to be inside of this, or gold. It's fine, though. I probably shouldn't get my hopes up too soon whenever I run into a chest. So let's now keep heading up. Maya probably going to happen pretty soon if I were to take a guess, honestly. Okay. Scary eye, but we've dealt with a much worse version of you before, so no real like struggle there. Much rather just a very minor obstacle on our way to becoming the best knight and the only knight, and also the one with the most cash, and also a few hookers and crack for that matter. But I don't know, I'm just talking out of my ass right here at this point. But where is going to be the best way of like finding a Maya, or the one and only Maya? How's that gonna happen? Probably in this direction, because the other way, or the only other way, is gonna be down. And I mean, maybe it's gonna be like a weird U-turn kind of thing at that stage, but seems like this is going to have the better chances. Or this way. Going this way, I'm going to have the better chances of finding out. I don't know. English is kind of weird. Have you realized that? It's kind of a strange language. Pretty fun one. admittedly, but still. I'm having some issues with it myself. Alright, the forest is right here, so is this not even... No, now it's only the teleporter in front of the Maya, so... Right! Pretty interesting. We're gonna... Oh, that was already the Maya. That kind of threw me off, but yeah. We're now entering the Maya for the first time properly. I mean, every previous attempt was just a small step in what is going to be quite the direction, at least for the next few episodes right here. Kind of a weird way of describing it. Probably not very much a good way of describing it either, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. So, the chest contains a crap ton of gold. So that is already something that I'm very much enjoying when it comes to this whole place. Just more gold to be found, it seems. So that also then tells me that the forest is going to contain more gold, which I previously was not sure about. So I guess finding out that that is a thing, kind of nice. I don't know what this guy is and what his problem is, but as long as we can inflict the damage, everything should be fine. A very, very nice amount of gold. And more of those guys. It's also scary though. It really is. I mean, finding new enemies in this game always gets me. And those were, yes, those were 2 red wolves. So, I don't know what to make of that, honestly. I guess we might as well enter it and find out what that shit is all about. Or just leave. How about that? And then maybe deal with the scary skulls. Now, pretty similar to Alexander in their whole, like, attack pattern. This I can just cheese very easily. Pretty nice. Alright, and we'll keep ascending. So, what happens? What am I gonna do if I actually run into the boss already with all of this? Good question, viewer. Thanks for asking. Always appreciate it. But, honestly, I haven't quite come up with an answer just yet. Because it seems like investing time into the boss is not gonna be too useful at this point in time. I honest to God, I just don't see myself winning that anytime soon. But I might try it whenever I then also exhaust the Maya, as it got spawned here with this whole run right here. That kind of scares me right now. I actually ran into that straight up. That was not very good. Also, what might prevent me from going to that boss is certainly the very little health that I currently have. That was kind of weird, wasn't it? And also very unnecessary damage at that point. Pretty nice though, still picking up a lot of gold. Probably want to kill that before it shoots anything. Pay attention to the portraits, they might be evil. They might want to kill you. None of them did, and were, and yeah, and stuff like that, I guess. Right, that was just shit timing there. Absolute dog shit timing there. Please hit him. Okay, I'm still alive though. It's not gonna be much longer, but I'm still alive. Alright, we might want to do that a few more times here. Oh my god, I'm so gonna die. I'm so going to die. Kill the thing before it shoots, and oh, just shot straight. Can I hit that? I hit it. Can I hit that again? I hit it again. Can I hit that a 3rd time? Awesome. Right, just punch the guy. We're still alive. I'm so amazed. We also have quite the cash. But is that gonna be enough? Do I want to go up? There's another way up, but I forget what it was over in that direction, honestly. I don't even know whether I ever went in that direction. We'll have to find out, it seems. Did I ever? It's gonna be another one of those. I don't have the mana necessary, I don't think, though. Huh, that actually kind of sucks. We might want to come back. Shit, you know what? I can't just come back and carry on because all of those are gonna respawn. They're not! Okay, never mind. Never mind. Very wrong about that. Yeah, I mean, it's now just a matter of guessing, essentially, right? this I'm just not very comfortable with at all. So the boss could easily be over to the right there, but I'm probably gonna die if I go there. So it's either gonna be me finding more mana and then going back to that room and getting the fairy chest, or it's gonna be me kind of going down to either one of these. Okay, hello, mister. Nice to see you and meet you and not make friends. Jesus, stop scaring me like that. And also that mage I'm not very much a fan of. Alright, he could easily kill me, but I'm not letting it happen. That's not gonna be the end of me. Oh, fucking mimic! You've got to be shitting me, that is also now a thing? I was about to say, that seems like a pretty misplaced freaking thing right there, and rightfully so. Holy shit. Okay, everything has changed now. This game is not messing around anymore. Next thing I know, freaking, I don't know, like a shelf or maybe a table is gonna come alive and try to rip the soul out of my body. What the heck? That actually really scared me. Alright. I don't know what the red... I'm so lucky to be alive. I'm so... I'm so dead. Ah, fucking hell. Anyway, you know what I might want to do now? I might want to lock the castle down and try to see the boss with whatever character now. So, you're so skinny, every hit sends you flying. That sucks. So that is basically already then a good reason not to use that. Here I have muscle weakness. You have weak limbs. Enemies won't get knocked back. But I'm also a dwarf and a Hokage. Hokage probably the biggest reason to pick that character. And this is another like weird matrix kind of one. So as a matter of fact, maybe Sir Dude is going to be the best choice. Weirdly enough. But now, let's once again talk to the blacksmith. I'm gonna do a quick boss rush run after this, and then call it a day. But first of all, let's talk to him and see if there's anything that is worth picking up. So this, I guess I cannot equip it. Still, I would love to. Ranger helmet? I could. I'm going to. I guess I'm now going for a very tanky kind of character. Yeah, like everything is now designed around having a lot of armor and a lot of health. And the whole bounty thing I still want. Oh, I picked up a... Huh. Well, that is a no-brainer then. Let's equip that. And now we have 600 left, with which I can do nothing. It seems... Can I? Is there anything? There has to be something. I don't think there's anything, honestly. I mean, that cape was an option, but not the best option, and those probably now all cost like 800 something. So yeah, we might have to lose all that cash. It's not too big of an issue, though. I'm gonna lock down the castle, re-enter it one last time before we then end the episode here. And my only goal right now is going to be finding the boss of the Maya, seeing who he is, what he is like, and then having I don't know, a decent time with that. A decent time with dying horribly, if I were to take a guess, but alright, that is still quite okay. See, now having the bounty rune, we actually get 7 gold each time that we kill something in a lockdown castle. That is totally good. I mean, that's okay, I guess. And everything else here is just stupid because now I got hit by that guard box. But alright. We haven't gone in... Oh, that is the forest. We haven't gone in that direction also. Very much as I now just found out, no point in going into that direction. Right. Being an ectomorph, I hate everything right now. Because shit knocks me back so much. I hate it. I literally, like, I hate it. Okay. Maybe I can kill the wolves. They are scary as all shit. I don't know what to... They're called Worgen. Still not a word. I hate to break it to you, but it's not a word. It sounds pretty German. Somebody actually left a comment saying that. I went ahead and said that Worgen Florgen was not anything at all, but sounds pretty German. It's not German, you guys. It's like basically what somebody that doesn't speak German thinks German sounds like. But yeah, it's nothing. Alright. This forest is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's both serene and terrifying, and also lush grass and open a chasm so wide and blah. I have been to the forest though. I don't think there's anything too useful to gain from all of this. I'm now using the forest fisher as my own personal laboratory. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, we still haven't found the boss, and that's kind of what I'm here for, so there's now one big freaking room here. I'm kind of terrified. Probably rightfully so. But if I find the boss, if I see him just the once, I'm gonna be happy already. Right. So let's now jump. Let's now jump. Let's now wait for that and jump. Let's now wait for that and jump. And take no damage in the process. Pretty nice. That just sounds like something I'm not gonna be able to do. Yeah. I mean, I could try. But it honestly, nope. Nope. just run through. Just never look back. Because that was sudden demise right there. In like level form, essentially. Oh, fucking hell. Pretty good kill right there. You've got to admit that. Still haven't found the boss room though, and pretty close to dying, so I don't even know what to make of this anymore. We could also okay. I was gonna say we could also try that room, but I don't really see myself succeeding. And the knockback is the worst. I'm never gonna pick an ectomorph again. That is just the worst, like the absolute worst. This I can just cheese, I guess. With only him being around, pretty easy to cheese. But effing hell, the ectomorph? No, thank you. So, probably gonna go ahead and say that it turns out he wasn't the best character to pick. At all. He was actually really bad choice. And now there's nothing else left. So I'm gonna have to go through the whole fairy chest room again. That was okay. Ah, so stupid. Alright, one more hit is gonna do. And now I have to go through a room containing a lot of spikes. And I have to get to the very top of it. So we might just very easily die. How anticlimactic, guys. Thank you so much for watching, though. That was our first trip to the Maya. Kind of our first two yeah, I guess first two trips to the Maya, right? I then tried to do the whole boss rush, and it ended up like this. Sir Dude slipped and was impaled by spikes. Kind of shitty, but I'm gonna promise that we're gonna improve on all of this as soon as we then do another episode. And in that episode, I'm probably going to once again focus a little bit more on the farming side of things first and foremost, and then maybe checking out the Maya yet again, hopefully finding the boss pretty soon, and then seeing what level he has, what kind of attacks he has, what we kind of need to focus on. So for example, with Alexander, we immediately then found out that we had to focus on damage output, right? And being able to kill the little skulls as soon as possible. So maybe there's going to be like certain gimmick connected to the next boss that is then also going to tell us what we kind of have to change about our own character. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I will carry on with the Rogue Legacy, and yeah, we'll then beat it in like a year. I'll see you then. Have a good one.